Good afternoon. It is currently 1:58. Wow. I was up earlier. I was in pain. I came out here. I watched Plus Size in Canada. I ended up watching a couple other YouTube videos while I was having breakfast. And then I went for a nap. I did sleep both in bed. My brain doesn't want to shut off out here with or without TV on. And it's good sleep when I'm sleeping. And it's hard because I wake up in pain and then I have to sit up to get out of pain. Sorry, I can feel the acid reflux at the moment. I'm really stuck in a catch-22. I want to get back to sleeping at night. Sleeping up means I don't have to take pills. Nina don't like taking pills. However, am I willing to sacrifice sleeping for the better part of the day and being up for the better part of the night to achieve said goals? Because if I can live pill-free with a herniated disc, which means that I irritate it from time to time rather than it hurting all the time, and I'm on pills when it's hurting all the time, that's huge. But mentally speaking, I need to sleep at night for my own well-being. I want to be awake during the day. I want to start, kind of living again. It's one thing being a hermit and just being in your house. It's another one where you're completely backwards. Who are you going to talk to at night? Everybody's sleeping. Unless they're working. Or they want things that you're not willing. You're kind of in a pickle. You're in a real big pickle. That's what she said. Right, Miranda? If you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch Plus Size in Canada. You'll catch on. And that's if she watches this episode. I just don't know what to do anymore. I really don't know what to do. I've thought about, why not just buy a bed that can just sit up in. That would be ultimate. And then it'd be done. I could just lay in that and it'd be good to go. Heck, if I could get a lazy boy delivered. Even if it was free, as long as it was bug free as well. I don't want bugs. I'd gladly get rid of my queen size bed and throw that in the bedroom and it'll take up half the space. I'll have more wall space and I could put other things in there. Could get a little more organized. Oh, crikey. I don't know what it's gonna take, but I'll figure it out. I always do. It'll just take time. Good afternoon. It's almost evening. It's 5:55. I have heartburn. I have a lot of heartburn. It's been the pits the last, what was it, Wednesday, Thursday? It hasn't been good. The only thing that really helps is when I eat. It seems to settle it. But then only for so long. And obviously no spicy food. I learned that one. I think that's what actually kickstarted it. And it wasn't even that spicy. I couldn't believe it. It was hardly even spicy at all. Oh. I think my spice loving days are over. At least for now. I don't like it. It feels like a fire in my stomach. And it's not my esophagus. It's my stomach. Fun times. Since it's 5 to 6, I should be thinking about supper. Especially since it's burning. I'm not. I'm just sitting here. Just relaxing away. Checking things on my phone. Wishing I could order things, like more hauls for you. But more so for the fact of just I feel like shopping. That therapeutical stuff. So I've kind of been doing that without actually spending the money, which means I'm not getting anything either. Wish you could order from Dollarama without having to buy a case load of things at a time. That would be the best. If I could put in an actual order to Dollarama, Instacart. I know you're not watching because there's only 3 people who are subscribed to my channel. But hey, why don't you talk to Dollarama? It'd be a win-win. I'm sure a lot of people would order that for delivery. I know I would. Every single month. Probably 2-3 times a month, if not more. What I really wish is I'd be able to get organizational stuff. There is now talks that Mr. Doug Ford is looking at extending our stay-at-home order until June 2nd. Which, you know what? I don't have a say in it. He's going to do what he needs to do. He's going to do what he wants to do. And we're just going to be left to live with it. So, what can I say? What can I do? Right? At least right now, today, there's nothing I can do. But I wish he would at least allow us to get things to do. I can't afford $100 for 10 bins at Walmart. Can't afford to buy it by the case at Dollarama. I was buying 2 or 3 things a month just to keep it up, keep it going, buying something, and inserting my stuff. I can't afford to organize my house because I can't afford $50 to $100 on organizational items. The ones I bought from Walmart that I really like, I went to try to order them on their website. It's considered a grocery item. And since Doug Ford has labeled them non-essential, Instacart can't pick it up. They're not allowed to walk through the store and grab it. I can't get to Walmart for curbside pickup because then they got to put it in your trunk. So, this stay-at-home order, obviously not everyone was thought of and considered. But then again, who's going to care about the people on welfare and disability? Most don't. And we, plus those who work and are low income, are the ones who need the Dollarama the most. But we can't get the things we need. I'd love to go shopping at Value Village to get some new shirts. But I can't do that. You can't even buy clothes unless you order it. And I have a problem. It's called being fat. And as much as I try to deal with that, right now, It is what it is. I can't lose 100 pounds in the next 3 days, in the next couple weeks. Took me 30 years to get here. It ain't going to take a couple weeks, a couple months to get it off. Especially if I want to do it right. I don't feel like I should have to sit there and restrict myself and turn around and be in a position where I have to eat only certain foods and only certain amounts because I do one day want to be married. I do hope that life goes back to somewhat normal state. And, well, I'm having enough of a hard time when I do eat at people's houses in the last couple years. You know, just even with the gluten intolerance and lactose intolerant, I don't feel right asking them to make a separate meal. So I eat it and suffer the consequences. And you know what? That is my choice. That is totally my choice. But to turn around and eat so differently and so small to a point where, you know, I could have my nieces and nephews turn around and say, well, Aunt Nina didn't have to eat that much. How come I have to eat more than Aunt Nina? That's not an option either. And anyone who knows kids knows that times like that do happen. Excuse me. I also, on my wedding day, want to eat like everybody else. I want to have my plate. Whatever it is. When holidays come around, I don't want to have to be eating a non-turkey dinner. It's Christmas. It's about the turkey. It's about the darn bird. It is. No, it's not. But I mean, it doesn't feel like Christmas if you don't have the turkey on the table and you're not eating it with your family. So I'm trying to work at it. Trying to find that balance. Workouts have been non-existent for the last month and a half, 2 months. Do I like it? No. Do I want to get back into it? Yes. I'm motivated to? No. So am I going to bother? No. What I do want to do is get this house done. I want to live without pain. I know it's, I want. But I also deserve a clean house. Do I believe that I deserve to be in pain? No. Did I go out and throw myself off a cliff to have a broken back? And no offense to anyone who's ever done that, if that's why your back is hurting. No. Is it what it is? Yeah. Do I like it? No. Do I want it this way? No. Have I reached out for help? Yes. I've asked people, different people, help me, keep me accountable, remind me, tell me, you know, just to kickstart me. Technically, if I go back to the first one, I'm still waiting. It's been, what, a year? 2 years? I don't know. It was a long time ago. But I also can't expect other people to do it for me. So I need to figure myself out. No, this doesn't mean that I'm going to end the vlogs because, well, the vlogs help. At least I'm doing something. I'm talking to someone. I'm not going bonkers. I'm not sitting here crying and depressed all the time. So for that, I'm keeping it around. I need to figure out the rest of me. I need to get this going because one day, you know what? I want to meet that guy. I'm going to want him to come up to my place. I'm going to want to cook for him. Am I going to invite him here in this? No. Of course I can't. And who knows? Maybe that's why God's holding off. I don't know. Either way, I don't like this. And I need to figure it out. I so need to figure it out. So I crashed on the couch. And then tried to go to bed around 3:30. That didn't work. It's now 6:48. And I'm debating on whether or not I should start today or finalize the finish for last night. But what I will do is say goodnight and God bless. And chat at you later. So good night and God bless.